Hey guys, it's Evan, and welcome to America Reads Fun Learning Activities. Did you know some of our activities focus on different topics such as science, history, health, and even arts? In today's activity, we're going to focus on food and learn how to make some tasty holiday treats. Now, before we head into the activity, let's learn some vocabulary related to the holiday season. First, we have Christmas, which is the annual Christian festival celebrating Christ's birth, held on December 25th. Next, we have Boxing Day, a public holiday celebrated on the first day after Christmas Day. Then we have Hanukkah, which is a Jewish festival lasting 8 days and is celebrated in December. And then we have Kwanzaa, which is a secular festival observed by many African Americans from December 26th to January 1st as a celebration of their cultural heritage and traditional values. Now let's go to Laura and see her amazing activity.
Hey guys, it's Laura here. Welcome to today's activity. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be creating something called a snowman hot chocolate activity. And this is going to be a pretty fun and tasty activity since it's going to be related to the winter and holiday season. And it's a perfect time to try it out too, because since we're going to be spending time with our families, it's good to just kind of spend time with each other and create tasty and yummy treats during the holidays. Okay, you guys, so now the materials you will need for this activity are some hot cocoa mix, and this can be any other type of mix you want. It doesn't have to be anything specific, it's up to you, but as long as the material and the packet says hot cocoa mix, you're good to go. And then the other thing we're gonna need is milk or water in order to mix the hot cocoa with. So it's honestly up to you, what you prefer. If you want to mix in your hot cocoa with milk, please do so. But if you're lactose intolerant, don't use milk. There's also other milk alternatives such as almond milk, cashew milk, oat milk. There's a whole range out there. But at the end of the day, you can always be safe and just go for a regular water in order to mix your hot cocoa mix with. And then the third thing we will need is a cup, of course, in order to mix in and pour our hot cocoa in. And then the other thing we will need are some marshmallows. For this activity, we will need at least 3 marshmallows in order to put together and build our snowman. But just to be safe, I would recommend to purchase a packet of marshmallows. And then the other thing we will need for this experiment are some toothpicks. And we will need these toothpicks in order to stick our marshmallows together, and that's how we're gonna build our snowman. But I will show you more of that into the video later on. And then the other thing we will need are some pretzel sticks. And this can be any other type of pretzel sticks, but I purchased some skinny and thin ones because we're actually going to use these in order to build and give our snowman some legs and arms, which I will show you more in the video. And then the last thing, this is entirely optional, but if you want to give your snowman a smiley face or some eyes, I purchased this edible gel, and it's like you can purchase it at the store. It just makes your snowman look much more lively and fun. You can just give them a happy face and make it look more pretty. But this is entirely optional. So that's all the materials we will need for this activity. So now let's get on with the video. Okay, you guys, so now let's start off with the video by pouring in our milk or water into our cup or mug. In this case, I'm going to be using some oat milk because, to be honest, I can't really drink regular milk, so we're just gonna go for this one instead. And you definitely want to pour in at least a cup or a little bit less into your mug. It's honestly up to you if you want to use a measuring cup to measure it out, but for me, I just kind of eyeballed it. And now we're going to heat up our milk into a microwave for about 3 minutes. And instead of heating up your liquid into a microwave, you can also heat it up on top of a stove. If you end up doing that, make sure you have adult supervision, such as your mom or dad or an older brother and sister to help you out with that. And now we're going to be pouring in our hot cocoa mix into our hot and warm milk. So in this case, you want to make sure not to just pour out all your mix into the cup. You want to put a little bit at a time, so that way when you start to mix it, the hot cocoa doesn't just fly everywhere. So we definitely want to take our time. And then now you see we add the rest of the hot cocoa mix in there because now it won't fly off. And then we just keep stirring in the hot cocoa mix into the milk for a couple of, at least a minute or so, but it doesn't take too long. As you can see here, the hot cocoa mix starts to dissolve really quickly in the hot milk. Also, you should know that in other cultures, especially Hispanic culture families, we tend to have our own method of making hot chocolate. As you can see in that corner screen right there, the chocolate looks like a solid brick that all you have to do really is just put it into some hot milk that's boiling on top of a stove. And it's just another way to see how different cultures have their own different methods of making something as simple as hot chocolate. Now that we are done mixing together our hot cocoa mix, we're going to put that to the side and we're going to start off our actual activity of building a snowman. So what you're going to need is 3 marshmallows and also 2 toothpicks. And be careful when you start putting these together, you guys, because the ends of those toothpicks are actually pretty pointy, so I definitely don't want you guys to accidentally pinch yourselves. So just take your time and just make sure that the toothpicks are at least halfway through the marshmallow. And after you put your last marshmallow onto the second toothpick, you just kind of want to push them all together a little bit more just to make sure that they don't end up falling apart when we put them into our hot cocoa mix. And now the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to use some pretzel sticks that we got and actually give our snowman some hands and legs. And for this part, you guys, you definitely want to add some more pressure since the pretzel sticks are much more thicker compared to the toothpicks. But also, you definitely want to be careful that you don't accidentally break the pretzel sticks because they can be easily broken apart. So just take your time and apply some pressure when inserting them inside the marshmallow. And there you have it, you guys. Now we have our snowman. And the last thing that we're going to be doing, remember this is entirely optional, but if you do end up purchasing some kind of writing gel, just be careful when you're giving your snowman a smiley face because sometimes this part of the activity can get a bit messy. So you definitely just want to take your time and be careful when you're applying and writing on top of the snowman. And then as you can see here, I give our snowman a couple of buttons just to add some more accessories to our snowman. And there you have it. Now we have our snowman. Now, finally we can lay our snowman on top of our hot chocolate cup, and now it looks like they are having a good time relaxing on their own pool of hot cocoa. Doesn't this look cute and fun? Well, you guys, I hope you had a fun time making today's activity. I know I definitely enjoyed creating this hot cocoa snowman activity, and I hope you guys do too. Make sure to take a couple of photos of your snowman and also to have a fun time with your family while making this activity.
Hello again, guys. I hope you enjoyed that awesome activity, but also learned what the holiday season is about. It's about getting cozy and enjoying time with your family. Enjoy the time this winter season and be with the people you love. And also go ahead and try to make other holiday treats and leave any of those suggestions in the comments below. And thank you guys for learning with us today. We hope you come back and learn some more with America Reads. Please comment below if you have any questions, like and subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell button so you know the next time we upload. See you later.